been a while. And if you've been wondering where I've been, the truth is I've been rising. But not in a flashy way, like sourdough. And if you've ever baked sourdough, you know it's not quick. It needs time, patience, the right environment, and sometimes you have to start over more than once. For a long time, I thought something was wrong with me because I wasn't ready yet. But now I see I was just in the proofing stages. The past year, I took a step back from YouTube and social media, just a break from constantly putting things out because I needed to take care of my starter, my inner life, my creativity, and my energy. Just like with bread, you can't rush the process. I had to let the old ways of working fall to the side so I could just learn a new rhythm. I had some seasons where nothing seemed to rise, and I wondered if I should just give it all up. But here's the thing. So sourdough teaches you that even if it looks quiet on the outside, on the inside, there's a whole lot of transformation happening. Like wild yeast is growing, gluten is developing, the flavor is deepening, and that is exactly what was happening with me. The birth of our third child in 2023 sparked a rebirth in me. Something I couldn't name right away, and it wasn't wrapped in a blanket. It was just as real and alive as the baby I had birthed, but it was sacred. Time, silence, and space to form no matter how I felt is what was needed. I was stretched in more ways than one. My body and spirit were busy. I was carrying a new vision, new truth, new instructions that I didn't have the language for, but I still listened. I paused, took a step back, realizing that I wasn't done. Something else was becoming. That's the natural rhythm of motherhood and womanhood, surrendering all control, allowing time and seasons to lead the way. The motherhood initiation allowed me to listen to my body in ways that I have never done before. The language of the body is a woman's guide to remember and live in our authenticity. I couldn't force it, but I knew when the time was right, it would happen again. And now the dough is ready. I feel steady enough to share again, but in a way that's more intentional, more in rhythm with the seasons, and way more sustainable. In my most recent newsletter to my customers from my business 4 Seasons Apothecary, I shared, now I feel the need to return. Something is ready, I'm ready, and the shop is open again. Slowly with intention, and not just as a store where you get remedies, but as a space of renewal and rhythm, providing and offerings of what I have been given in the stillness. It's not about products. It's about everything that was born within me unseen. So you're going to notice some changes here. Maybe fewer videos, but deeper ones too. So I'll be sharing more about living in tune with the seasons, plant wisdom, how we can actually work with the energy shifts in our daily life, and maybe a few things you didn't expect. And I know I'm not the only one who's been in a long, quiet season. Maybe you've been in your own version of a sourdough phase, feeling like nothing's happening, like you're behind. But just remember, just like bread, life has its own perfect timing, and you can't fake the rise. One thing that helped me was noticing the small bubbles, which I consider little signs of life. Instead of staring at the whole loaf, maybe for you, just celebrating tiny wins or giving yourself permission to rest while things develop under the surface. So as I step back into this pace, I'm carrying everything I learned in the quiet. And I hope it encourages you to honor your own timing, because when the rise comes, you'll be ready. So if you're in a season where it feels like nothing is happening, remember you just might be in your proofing stage. And if you are, honor that season. Take your time. No matter how long the dry season, the rain will come. African proverb. So some of you have been here for a while, and some of you are new. Welcome. I'm so glad to be back. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being patient. Thank you for your support. Thank you for saying yes. And I hope you're ready for what's coming out of the oven. If you haven't already, subscribe. Turn on your notifications so you don't miss the first fresh batch.